Hi Taurus, welcome to Creative Intuition Tarot. My name is MJ. I hope you are doing well. So Taurus, this is your New Year's Eve reading, and we will be looking at a couple things today. These are the messages that the universe wants you to hear on the last day of 2021 and as we are moving towards 2022, okay? Starting with the first card that represents you, what is your current self? And you are showing up as the Ace of Shells, that is the Ace of Cups, and that is beautiful, Taurus. You are showing up as a miracle. That is my miracle card. That is the overflow of pleasure, joy, and happiness. And I absolutely love the start of the reading for you. Now, the second card will represent what is it that you should release and leave in the past. As we are closing out 2021, what is it that you should release and leave in the past, Taurus, and not drag it with you into the new year? What is it that Taurus needs to release, please? What is it that Taurus needs to release, please? We have the Ten of Acorns, which is the Ten of Wands, and that is a card of burden. Absolutely. Releasing a burden is definitely always a good idea, right? And the last card will represent what is it that should be in your focus, what you should remember about as you move through 2022. What is it that should be in your focus? What is it that Taurus should remember about throughout 2022? Ace of Crystals, that is the Ace of Coins. Taurus, it really doesn't get any better than this. You get two aces on the table, okay? And aces always represent new beginnings and miracles, as I said. So you are showing up as the Ace of Shells or Ace of Cups in the traditional naming. This particular card says happiness and abundance. And as I said, it's an overflow of joy, happiness, right? It's typically presented as that cup that water is overflowing from. It's like an endless fountain of happiness, of joy, of all the good things, of miracles, okay? Of emotional healing, fulfillment, pleasure, and joy. When you are showing up as the Ace of Cups, it seems that you are a new version of yourself, okay? There's something that must have happened, and I do feel from all the readings that I've done for you throughout this year, there have been a lot of healing that you have been going through, balancing your mind and your heart, working on your soul's needs. And I feel that this ace, this miracle card, is the result of all the efforts that you've put. This particular card, you can see the ace is represented by the turtle, and they always represent wisdom, right? Almost like an ancient wisdom, because of the fact that turtles can live for many years, right? As you have been going through this year, not necessarily only this year, but previous years as well, you have been gaining wisdom, you have been learning the world, but primarily you have been learning yourself. And I do feel that you have found yourself, that you, even though I'm not saying there are no more struggles in your life, especially that we can see that you need to release some kind of a burden, I do feel that you have found yourself, that you have come to many realizations of what is it that you want and what is it that you don't want, of what is it that gives you joy and pleasure and what is it that gives you burden and anxiety and discontentment, okay? And that's why you are showing up as the Ace of Cups with that wisdom of the turtle, because you have matured, and that's why you show up as that miracle of a new beginning, because a new version of you is entering next year. And even though, as I said, there still will be challenges, like our life is never free of challenges, but challenges help us grow, right? But you are entering that new year with that connection to that limitless fountain, You have learned how to heal yourself, hence that overflow of that water energy, right? I said it's a limitless fountain. You found a connection to that endless fountain, and you know how to return yourself back from any like kind of dark place. There's an abundance of happiness, and I really like this for you. You are in a good place and ready for the new year. Okay, now what you should leave in the past and release, I said 10 of acorns, 10 of wands. This is the card of burden. In this particular deck it says responsibility, dedication, but I do feel that you have been dividing yourself and your energy into too many things at the same time. It may be work responsibilities, it may be your private life responsibilities, okay? You may have been trying to combine your life with taking care of someone else's life. You may be responsible for your family members, maybe related to a relationship. But this is about you making the decision which of those ones you want to invest yourself in. Where do you want to invest your time, energy, and any other resources, including perhaps financial? Because the more you carry, the less you are able to walk. You are not moving forward, you're not progressing, you are getting stuck, right? Because the burden is just too heavy. So sometimes this card is called the burden of choice, because you need to be able to prioritize and choose which of those acorns or wands you want to carry and which should be left behind, because they are not worthy of your time, your energy, and all those other resources, your creative ideas, okay? You may have been trying to take too much on you in your workplace as well, and there may be a need, you know, this card speaks of just physical exhaustion as well. So it tells me that it's not only about managing those resources, but also taking care of your physical health, because stress and that physical overburden leaves marks on your physical health and your body too. Okay, it's not encouraging you to just let go of all the responsibilities, but choose wisely which of them are worth your time and energy. Okay. Now with the Ace of Coins in your focus position, what is it that you should remember? Manifestation, prosperity. You have the skills and the magic in your hands. Magic, because manifestation always makes me think of the Magician card. So you have those skills and that magic in your hands to manifest abundance and prosperity in your life. Not only monetary. Happiness, abundance of happiness as well. You already manifested abundance of some kind, right? So it's reminding you to keep this in your mind as you go through 2022, especially when you encounter challenges or obstacles, that you have all the skills that you need to manifest the reality that you desire. It's all in your hands. But with the Panda Spirit, it's encouraging you to approach everything with calmness and kindness, and especially to approach yourself this way. Be kind to yourself, be calm, okay? Don't rush things, because there's divine timing to everything in our life. So there's absolutely no point in trying to rush things. It's just about remembering that you have the skills and you can always manifest what is it that you desire. You have those creative abilities, whether it's about relationship, whether it's about your family life. You have the ability to make the right choices, to adjust your circumstances in order to create the reality that you desire, okay? So let's close it off with a positive affirmation for you. What is it that the universe wants you to hear today and remember as you go through 2022? Once you learn to fully live in the present, you will be able to see with new eyes. Absolutely, the past no longer exists. The future doesn't exist yet. The present moment is all we have, right? Once you learn to fully live in the present, you will be able to see with new eyes. And I'll leave it there, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I really enjoyed doing this reading for you. I hope you have a great New Year's Eve, and I will see you soon. Bye.